Hey ladies, Sharon here. Okay, today I have 10 everyday anti-aging tips and secrets. So I wanted to go down here because with spring right around the corner, everybody's trying to get their skin intact right now. I know in the cold countries, you guys are freezing to death. Your skin is drying out like a prune. So we really need to talk skincare, okay? Let's talk, first things first. Let's talk about sesame seed oil, almond oil, and Curel, okay? This particular almond oil is by the L'Occitane company. I told you I swear by these products. I buy the hand cream. I buy the almond shower gel right here. Now let me tell you a little secret though right now about these. Any of these things you use. When you're in the shower, don't rinse all this off. Get out, just lightly pat dry, then apply your oils and give it time to seep into the skin, okay? That is what you're going to have to do in order to make these work. And this is everything we're talking about. So you've got this. You can use sesame seed oil, rub it all over. It keeps your skin soft. The next thing I want to talk to you about is Curel. Now, I've mentioned Curel so many times before. I use all the different Curel lotions. What I like about this is that it is full of ceramides. Tons and tons of ceramides, and it's just loaded with them. You need this for your skin. It is so majorly important that you take care of the skin first, the outside. Okay, this will keep it moist and keep you from drying up like a prune. Okay, girlfriends, the next thing, which is number 2, is your omega-3 and your fish oil. This could not be a bigger skincare secret and anti-aging secret in the world. Omega-3 and fish oil. I take 2 of these a day along with my other vitamins and things. Majorly important. This will keep your skin supple. It cuts down on cholesterol. You've got to have your omega-3, especially when you're in your menopause and post-menopause and even perimenopause. You need this. Okay. The next thing I want to talk to you about is taking care of, we were talking about the omega-3. I want you to make sure you have all your vitamins. All these vitamins, I mean, that's your calcium, that's your multivitamin, that's any iron, extra iron you may need. Whatever, take all these, niacin, I don't care, your B vitamins. It's so important to have these right now to keep your hair shiny, your skin intact. And it helps with your energy level, and it helps balance everything out. All right, the next thing I want to talk to you about is stopping sugar. No white refined sugar and no high carbic food. That is going to slow you down. It's going to build up fat pockets. Ask me, I'm telling you, okay? Because I, was kind of a sweet freak, a sugar type freak. If you can get on any other artificial supplement, I don't even like those. I don't think those are good for your body either. But if you have to, do that other than white refined sugar and cut down on the high carb foods. That is going to deplete your energy like you wouldn't believe. The next thing is you've got to exercise 4 to 5 days a week, 1 hour a day. I know, ladies, that seems like a lot and it's hard, and everybody says, okay, oh my gosh, Sharon, how am I going to do all that? Because I'm working a job still and I've got to run here and run there. I know, I'm with you, okay? I hear you. I'm in this nightmare with you. But you've got an hour of your time to walk, ride a stationary bike, get on a treadmill, go to Pilates class. I mean, this is your time for you, all right? You have got to have at least an hour a day, 4 to 5 days a week. Majorly important. And drink that water. Girls, I cannot begin to tell you. I'm not saying that drinking water is going to completely give your skin this wonderful glow and everything, because that's really kind of caca. But you have to be hydrated inside because your skin can get dehydrated. So you want to try to drink all the water you can a day. I mean, a big jug of that. Let's drink that water. Majorly important. Let's talk about the skin around the eyes. I cannot begin to tell you that is where most of us start to suffer. We get crepey and we get lines. I know, girlfriend. Honey, please, I look like an old prune. Okay. But there are things we can do to keep them hydrated and looking good. And we've got to keep creams and serums under our eyes. Skin Medica TNS, I've talked about this 100 times before. Fabulous, okay? I use this mainly at night. In the daytime, I use the SkinCeuticals AOX Eye Gel. All right, this is a kind of a pink type gel. One pump will do it. I rub it between my two ring fingers, pat it all the way around my eye. This stuff is a miracle drug, let me tell you this. SkinCeuticals AOX Gel. Oh my God, it's helping me a lot. Okay, and then there's the Revision DEJ Eye Serum. This is another really good one. This is kind of lotion-y also. It's real smooth. It's wonderful. You can wear it day and night. I swap out with all of these. I need all the help I can get in that eye department. The next thing I want to talk to you about are hands. Ladies, hands. That's so important. Where do we show our age, our neck? Our hands, okay? Now, everyone knows that I swear by L'Occitane. I take, and this is every single day. And I do this twice a day. In the morning I get up and I take a dry brush and brush my fingers, brush the top of my hand, I brush all under here, I brush all the way down to my elbow is what I do. And I just soak in this L'Occitane. Now this tube right here is like 28 bucks. This will last you forever. I've had this going on 6 months now. And I use this twice a day like, you know, crazy. The next thing that I want to tell you about is the Curel cream is also excellent for that. But the L'Occitane also comes in purse size. You can carry that, I'm telling you. And then again, when I go to bed at night after I do all my skincare, I dry brush again and just lather thicken this stuff. And I mean to tell you, girlfriends, it works, okay? Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is your vitamin C serum. Most important, vitamin C is your antioxidant. This is what fights off your free radicals. You know, I'm going to go over a list of what doctors said you must have and must use every day when you're our age, but you cannot beat vitamin C. And this has the ferulic acid in it. It's by SkinCeuticals. I also use Revision and vitamin C, and it's 30%, and it's in kind of a lotion form. I also love that one as well. I'm going to try to put some of these down below. You know, it takes a long time, so don't get too excited. I'm going to follow through, but I'm going to try, okay, girlfriends? The next thing I want to talk to you about is green tea and tons of water. Now, I usually in the mornings will have a cup of green tea. This one has the pomegranate. I like it because it's kind of antioxidant. Kind of cleans you out first thing in the morning. Makes you feel good. Now, sometimes I drink this in the evening if I'm masking. Well, I mean, I'm always masking, but some nights I drink it and some nights I don't is what I'm trying to tell you. But this is fabulous. And this is by Bigelow. You can get it at the grocery store. There's nothing better than detoxing your system than with green tea. Try it. You'll love it. And then, of course, girlfriends, we are talking about our Retin A. This is on the doctor's everybody's gotta have it list. Your Retin A. Now, not everyone's going to use, you know, the 0.1% like I do. I use the Big Kahuna, always will. There comes in, as we have discussed this over and over again, Renova is your 0.25, if I'm saying all that, 0.025. And then your Rafisa is your 0.05. And that is good if you're starting out. I'm going to tell you that. If you're in your 30s, you know, and early 40s, you know, you can try your Renova and work your way up. you know, to Refis. But Refis is really nice because it's very emollient. It's not as drying, you know, as when you get to the tretinoin. But then you've got your Big Kahuna 0.05 in your Retin, Retin A, and then your 0.01, the big one, in tretinoin. You've got to use it. You've got to wear it faithfully. That's what it's all about. That's what makes you just look beauty, Miss Girls, okay? All right, the next thing that I totally do and swear by, live by, preach by is masking. Okay, everyone knows I mask almost every single night of my life. I love to mask. It's a quiet time. I also meditate while I'm masking. So I kind of wind down because I meditate every single day of my life, as you all well know, and for at least up to a couple of hours or more. But this is a good time for me to do that. I get quiet and still, and you know, I do it while I'm sitting up. I put my silicone mask over it to hold my mask in place and to let the product from your mask sink into your pores. Now, it says you can mask up to 20 minutes. I generally will mask 30 minutes, just sometimes even longer than that. Sometimes the bloody mask almost dries up, but the shield helps a lot. So you want to get hold of that silicone shield. I talked all about that in a previous video as well as masking. Next thing I want to talk to you about too, while we're talking about masking, is any type of cream type masks. Now, this is the one I swear by. I use it tons. I know Gerlinde, which I have talked to you all about, has a beautiful clay mask that is fabulous at just cleaning out your pores. It's lovely. I like that, but I love my Revision Black Mask. I have shown that to you all before, and it's like a, you know, volcanic silt type stuff, and it's got all kinds of nutrients and everything in it. And I put this all over, you know, my face and let it dry. So, you know, you don't want to go anywhere when you look like that. You want to stay home, stay put. And I leave it on there for half an hour, and then I take a damp, you know, cloth, and I wipe it all off. And when I say cloths, I'm talking about the Sabi cloths. You know, I use a lot of those. They're real soft, they're small, you know, it cleans your face, they shine like a new penny. Got to do that every week. You want to keep all your pores cleaned out. Remember, there's nothing to shrink the pores. It's impossible. In the whole world, nobody shrinks pores. If they look smaller, though, once they're debunked and cleaned out. Remember that video I did on that? Remember, as long as you're exfoliating your head off, and not, when I say your head off, I meant consistently. I don't mean every second of every day. But when you're exfoliating and keeping your pores cleaned out, they're going to appear smaller. And believe me, I know all about that. Now let's talk about the next little skincare secret and tip that I've got, and I swear by. And those are oils. Everybody knows I am major into oils and have been for eons. My mother was very much into oils, and we all picked it up from her. And I've shown you this before. The Rosehip seed oil is excellent. If you use Rosehip seed oil, don't use it on the same night that you're using your tretinoin, your Retin A, because this is stronger. As strong, and you don't want to pack 2 drying agents on your face, okay? You're going to dry up like a prune. This is good on the other nights when you're using your serums and other products, and you can pour some of this in your hand after you're done. Rub it like that, press it into your skin. Wait about 10, 15, I'd say 15 minutes, let it kind of sink in. It's sealing all your products, you know, and then put your moisturizer on top and you're good to go. The next oil I want to talk about, and I talk about this a lot, is jojoba oil. Now, jojoba oil is good for everything too. Don't think the rosehip seed oil is the only bloody thing you put on your face Wrong-o. Okay, jojoba oil is great. And I also told you that I have a little bitty tiny bottle, like a little sample bottle, and I pour some of this in it and I keep it in my purse, because if I'm out running errands or going back and forth or seeing somebody and I get this crepey skin, I told you, under my eye, I just take a little bit out, you know, and I just here and press, and those lines go away. All of a sudden your lines do not show up and your makeup settling in it does not show up. So jojoba oil is a godsend. The next thing is, I absolutely love French plum oil. I use this a lot to set at the end of the evening after I've done my skincare. Even after I do my Retin A, I can put this on top. Alright, and then seal it with a moisturizer. I love plum oil. It's fabulous for your skin as well. And then, of course, Gerlinde, I've talked about this before, company, in which I will list them below. And, you know, has the Grapeseed and Marigold oil. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And then it's the Rosehip Frankincense oil. It's just excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, but this is the topper. I got a new one for you, girls. You're going to flip. This is called the Rose Gold Elixir by Farsali. Now, actually, I got turned on to this by my granddaughter. Evidently, this is a YouTuber she watches frequently, and they're creating a lot of products and oils and elixirs, and she's from the East, so you know they wrote the book on oils. Wait till you see this. This is to bloody die for. And I'm going to tell you, and it's inexpensive. You're going to love it. Okay, I hope you can come close enough or I can get this. Do you see those gold flecks in that oil? This is fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. It's got lemon oil. It's got pumpkin oil in it. It's got carrot oil. It's got a whole variety of oils here, and I don't have on my stronger glasses, but it's got a whole list. It's got carrot seed oil in it. I mean, this is loaded with oils. And everybody knows anytime you have gold flecks into a serum, gold is fabulous going into your face. Now, I'll tell you what I do. Let me tell you how you use this. And this was only 35 bucks. Hello. Hello. And I mean to tell you this, I gold mine. I'm not using anything else but this right now. After I do all my skincare at night, it doesn't matter, you know, after my Retin A, after everything, I put some of this in my hand and I rub it together and I press it all into my skin at night. And I mean, I wake up and I truly have a glow. I truly have a glow. Then, after I do all of my skincare in the morning, that's when I wash my face, after I've put my vitamin C on and everything, and I put about 2 to 3 drops of this, rub it together, and press it into my skin before I, you know, finish the rest of the skincare. Before I put on my serum and before, you know, I put on my moisturizer and then sunscreen. I mean, you've got to get this. And I'm going to put the link down below. This is a gold mine. I mean, every other day she's selling out faster and she can get the product in. It is fabulous. And I just love this. Little gold specks in there. And oh, I'm telling you, you talk about, I just got to show you this. I'm going to zone in pretty close here so you can see this. Do you see that oil? How fabulous that is. Look at the gold in there. I mean to tell you, this is, oh, and look, and it absorbs so beautifully. Ah, it's just oil for rich people, honey. That's what it looks like. But you're all going to have a fit over this. So I will put the link down below. And she's doing a fabulous job. She and her husband own this company. And she's produced a volcanic oil that is just to die for. I'm on the, you know, waiting for that to come in. But this oil, because she kind of outdid herself. So love it. All right, ladies. that's just about our wrap for today, but I want to bring you 10 everyday anti-aging tips and secrets. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a lot of ideas. I hope it turned you on to stuff you haven't been turned on to before. Until my next video, I want to tell you how much I appreciate your taking the time to come and watch my videos and comment on them. You know, I love each and every one of your comments. And did y'all know how I'm playing catch up now? Hello! Yeah, pretty much caught up. Yay, Sharon. Alright, and I want to thank each and every one of my new subbies. It is so nice to meet you, and thank you for coming over and visiting with me. I love it. Love to get to know you, girl, okay? Alright, to all my subscribers out there, you know how I feel about you ladies. You know, gotta love you. Mwah! You take care, and I'll talk to you next week.